Folks and family and folks. What's happening? What's good? Family and friends and family. Today is the day of love. That's the word on the streets. Today is the day of love. I'm waiting for y'all to trickle on in. Yeah, they say today is the day of love. Hey, Lonnie, they say today is the day of love. Love, exciting and new. You need to get on the ship. Come on board. We're expecting you. The love boat. See, that boat was all about love. Hey, Christine. Hey, Tiffany. You know, today is a love day. But for a lot of couples, this is a day of love. Every day's supposed to be a day of love, not just one special day. But for a lot of people, today is depressing. For a lot of people, it's depressing. Now, I'm in love every day. I love my woman. I love my women, that being y'all. But for days like this, for some, it's kind of depressing. For some folks, it's a day to where it gets kind of lonely for a lot of people. A lot of people wish they were with somebody and things of that nature. And this kind of, in a sense, brings a lot of people out in a sense of, they might not have somebody to, exchange gifts with or receive roses from, and it makes them feel a certain way. And I get that and I understand that, but it's also a good thing. Like, how is that? Because I always like to look at everything. I mean, what if you were with somebody that you didn't love, but you was just with them just for the sake of saying that you have somebody? You see what I'm saying? I love you too, Stephanie. What if you were in a situation to where, because it could always be worse now. Sometimes you have to look at all situations. I know a lot of people who have people to exchange stuff with, but they ain't in love with no more. Or, in something that they wish they hadn't have done. So with that being said, get ready for your person. Get ready for your person. If you don't have your person right now, this is the time where you get better versus feeling bad about who you're not with. This is the time when you say, you know what? Cool. I don't have a person right now, and that's cool. But this is the time where I have to really, really focus on me and getting me back good. Because sometimes we get so involved in other people's stuff that we tend to fall off with our stuff. And maybe this is your time to get better. Maybe because you hear me talk about seed time and harvest time all the time. For a lot of y'all, this is your seed time. The way, you plant your seeds here, plant them there. And, like every great seed ends up being something huge. It just like a huge beast and a monster, just huge. But everything doesn't become huge instantly. You got to fertilize that thing. You got to throw some water on that thing. You got to tend to it. You got to care for it. And just let everything just boom, 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 boom. Because eventually everything that you planted and sowed seeds into, it eventually becomes what you want it to become. If you take care of it, if you tend to it, and then you can have the type of harvest that you want, that maybe you've seen your grandparents have. Something that lasts versus just hopping into something just because you're afraid of being lonely. I know a lot of people who have made crazy mistakes just because They didn't want to be alone. They were fearful of being alone. I don't want to be an old maid. I don't want to live my life by myself. So I'm just going to take the first available thing that says my name or says something sweet to me. And now you're locked into something that you wish you would have never got into. So sometimes you got to thank God for being single right now. Because again, a lot of times, I always call it your part-time and your full-time. Understand who's part-time in your life and who's going to be full-time. So never sacrifice your part-time for your full-time. And a lot of times we miss our full-time stuff messing with part-time people. So be thankful. I know today might be a little bit, hard and challenging for a lot of y'all. I know that it might conjure up certain doubts and insecurities from within, but shake that thing off. This is a day. We're thinking bigger than a day. We're thinking long-term. We're thinking lifetime stuff, but everything starts with you and improving you and getting you better. If you're at the beginning of this seed time deal, boom, and I've noticed this with a lot of people too. A lot of people, and let's reference popcorn. Let's look at popcorn. See, a lot of times we'll eat the kernel instead of waiting for that thing just to pop and become what it's supposed to be and eating the popcorn. So instead of eating the popcorn, waiting for the popcorn to hit a certain temperature for it to pop, we'll just eat the kernel. Have you ever just, even if you have those little cheap bags of popcorn, you pull it open, sometimes you might have some that'll pop, but then you have the kernels at the bottom. So sometimes you grab the kernels and, it's all buttery and you just grab the kernels and you eat the kernels. Some of y'all don't even get to the popcorn part. Some of y'all just rip that thing open and it's just kernels. So stop eating the kernels. Give your life time to become what it's supposed to be versus rushing into stuff and having you delay your own gratification and delaying your stuff so horribly that you set yourself years back by making a momentary decision based on your now feelings. You see what I'm saying? So don't get caught up into Valentine's Day, because eventually every day will be your Valentine's Day versus just having one day for it. We're talking about a lifetime of Valentine's, not just one day. So continue to work on you, to get better, to work on the things that maybe has stopped you from having great relationships. A lot of times we don't like to look at ourselves, but if different people are saying the same things about us, something might be true about some of that. And then it forces you to say, you know what, if 3 or 4 people who I know is being honest with me keeps bringing out the same flaw 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, there might be something to it. So maybe I need to address that flaw that's keeping me from having who I'm supposed to have, versus just hoping that issue doesn't creep back up in the next relationship, but it always does. This is the time when you have to start working on that instead of hoping it doesn't re-enter. If the same person says you're selfish, that you're overbearing, that maybe you get mad too quick, maybe you're quick to quit, you might want to listen to that. Or if they say something to the effect of, you don't trust people, you're too easily to be dismissive, there might be something to it. This is the time when you have to start working on that so you can have something long term versus we're in month 5 or 6 and come my issue. I don't trust you. You don't trust nobody. And then he feels that, then boom, then it dissolves, and you back at one. You back at one. So this is the time when you have to start working on you and getting you better. So yeah, today is Valentine's Day. Today is a day of love, but it's also a day of improvement. And it's also a day of reflection to where, you know, you have to start looking at you. You have to start working on you. Seed time, harvest time. Okay. But you also, with that, going to have to start uprooting some stuff. You're going to have to start pruning some stuff. You're going to have to start cutting away some people, cutting away some bad characteristics of yourself so you can just grow the way you're meant to grow. So I was just dropping in because I know a lot of y'all might have certain feelings about Valentine's if you don't have a Valentine. You know, if you don't have that person, because again, I know everybody up on social media, I love us. I love us. And the only thing you really got to love is your kid from that bad relationship that you wish you never would have had in the first place. You see what I'm saying? So start, instead of loving us, start working on loving you a little bit more. You see what I'm saying? Start working on you. Start loving you. Instead of loving us, love you. Because if you can't love you, there will never be an us. That's what they don't tell you in the books. That's what they don't, that's what they don't tell you in life's manual. If you fail to love you, there ain't gonna be no us. Because again, eventually that one little soul tie that has you bound will creep into your stuff again, and you hope it down, and then you just keep doing the same thing you always do, and then boom, he gone. Then you say it's his fault when it's really your fault because you never addressed it. You always run from it. You always be hoping. Oh, dang! I hope this situation doesn't present itself to where I have to act the monkey or act the fool or act ridiculous, because I'm gonna act ridiculous and I'm gonna act so ridiculous that I fracture some stuff that can't be brought back together. But this is the time when you start working on you, because you're working on your body. And you know me, I just don't believe in you just working on your body. You work on your total self. This is the time. That's why I'm in your life. Because not only do I transform your body, I transform your mind and your life and how you look at things. Because again, I would be doing a huge disservice to you if I just told you how many sets to do something of. This is what I want you to do, how many reps I want you to do, this is what I need for you to do at the gym, this is how many miles I need for you to run. If I just did that for you, I would make you banging, but you would be misleading. You see what I'm saying? Because you would be misleading because you'd have all of this together, but all of this and all of this would still be ugly, would still be unattractive. I would be doing a huge disservice if I made you fine, but other aspects of your life is ugly, unattractive. It is so funny. I was talking to my fiance last night, and one of the things that I was saying was, sometimes, and when I say this, you're going to be like, dang, I know that person. Everybody has that one friend to where they're sexy, they're gorgeous, but their situation isn't sexy. Their situation isn't gorgeous. Matter of fact, it's ugly. Matter of fact, it's unattractive. You continuously, you look good, but your situation ain't sexy. Your situation ain't pretty. It ain't beautiful. It ain't attractive. It's nothing I want to be a part of. Because you'll always hear me say, we as dudes, we'll hit. But if your situation ain't good, we won't commit. Again, there's a difference between hitting and committing. We'll hit you all day long because this is good. But we ain't gonna commit to something that ain't just as beautiful and just as sexy. I know. I live in Atlanta. I live in Atlanta. I see it all the time. Beautiful, sexy body, banging booty for days, desirable, sexy, put together, but situation is unattractive. So they'll always attract dudes who want to hit them and will lay down with them, but won't pay their mortgage, won't pay no bills, because their situation ain't sexy. Their attitude ain't sexy. You know, they always in stuff. There's always dramatic stuff going on with them. And if there's always something dramatic stuff going on with them, I don't want to deal with that because your situation ain't sexy. You sexy, but again, this is the hit part and this is the commit part. So when you get this part together, then that's when we can get together, stay together, do something, build something. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I work so hard with y'all on all areas of life, because I want you to be attractive. I want you to be sexy in all areas of your life. You know, even when we talk money, I want your money to be attractive, because the number one reason why people get divorced is not because of infidelity, it's because of finances. So, you know, you come walking in here with 5, 6, 7 kids and you got your hand out every single time, but you banging again. This is what you're going to get. The hit, but you never get the commit because your situation ain't pretty. It ain't sexy. So that's why I work so hard, you know, with y'all in terms of just making every area of your life sexy, attractive, appealing, because that's how ultimately, that's how you get the person you want and you deserve, versus just getting somebody that's just there. You know, I want you to be able to pick and choose who you want, because that's what life is about. Choices versus just getting the first person who hollers at you because you feel obligated to get that person, because maybe you feel like you ain't gonna be able to get nobody anymore for the next 3, 4, 5 years, especially if you've been alone the last 2, 3, 4, 5 years. We're building something, y'all. We're building something. And when I say we're building something, it's not just your body, but we're building a beautiful and bright future. But it starts with intention, and it starts with recognizing, it starts with you recognizing what you need to work on. And this is the time. Again, seed time, harvest time, you know, and again, you don't want to be the chick that people want to hit, but you want to be the chick or the brick that people want to commit to, that ultimately that person wants to build an awesome life with. So that's what we do. Let me see what I got with me. Let's see. I got Tiffany up in here. Hey, Lonnie. Chandretta. Hey, baby. Hey, Chandretta. I got Opal up in here. Let's see. I got Tangy. Hey, Tangy. Hey, Star. Kristen says life coach. Also, thank you. Love you and your wisdom. I love you too, baby. Christy. Tiffany. Let's see. We got Star back again. Trina. Rebecca. Happy Valentine's Day to you, gorgeous. Hey, May. Hey, Opal. Angelina. Anita. Candace says, Kenya, what's up? Hey, baby. Hope all is well. It is. Everything is beautiful. So, hey, Stephanie. So, thank y'all for hanging out with me. Hey, Tia. But we're going to work on everything. We're going to work on everything. Because remember, our mantra is all buckets full. You deserve the best. Okay? You deserve the best. We don't settle around here. We don't settle on the first person who thinks we're cute. No, we don't play the ball game that way. We play the ball game as the best of the best. And what does the best of the best do? They're able to have a whole bunch of different choices, and they pick the best choice based upon who produces the most in their life and who can do the most. You know, together, who we can build something with. And that's what Valentine's is supposed to be about. But instead of having it one day, I need for you to expect to have it every day. And that's what's up. So, love y'all. Let's go get it. All buckets full. No more settling. Don't get depressed. Because again, there's so much bigger. So much bigger waiting on you. But but before we admire the things that's going on around us, you know, let's clean up our own homes. Let's sweep around our own front door right now. Let's clean up our stuff. So whenever that person is ready to step to you, ready to commit to you, your stuff looks even more attractive. So that's what we're working on. So let's go get it. Y'all be good. Love y'all. Have a great day.